Today's lesson is Inventions Go Places, which is on page 36 of your general knowledge book. Let's take a look at the famous inventors and their inventions. James Watt invented the steam engine in 1776. Richard Trevithick invented the first working railway engine in 1803. And George Stephenson, he invented the first steam locomotive to carry goods and passengers. It was invented in 1820. Next we have Baron Karl von Drais, and he invented the draisine, the earliest form of a bicycle, and he invented it in 1817. I'm sure you're familiar with Orville and Wilbur Wright. They invented the first aeroplane and flew it for 12 seconds in 1903. Then we have Carl Benz. He designed the first automobile in 1885. Edward Butler created the first design of a motorcycle in 1884. And Gottlieb Daimler, the next year, attached a small petrol engine to a bicycle. So you see how these inventors have made our life so comfortable today. Our next lesson is the Olympics know-how. Now let's take a look at some of the facts of the Olympics. The Olympic is a leading international sporting event in which thousands of athletes from all over the world take part, and it is held every 4 years. The Olympic motto is Citius, Altius, Fortius, which means faster, higher and stronger. The Olympic symbol is the 5 rings on the Olympic flag, which represents the unity of the 5 inhabited continents of the world. India first participated at the Olympic Games in 1900. And can you guess the game in which India won the most number of medals? Hockey. Now let's take a look at some famous Olympians. Do you know who the first Indian and the only tennis player to compete at 7 Olympic Games is? Leander Paes. Can you guess who is a 6-time world boxing champion and won a bronze medal for India at the 2012 London Olympic Games? Mary Kom. Number 3. He holds the record for the most number of gold medals at a single Olympics and also for winning the most number of Olympic gold medals. Can you guess his name? Michael Phelps. She is the first Indian female wrestler to win a medal at the Olympics. Guess her name? Sakshi Malik. So, like these, there are many more facts about the Olympics which you can read and learn about. So, spend some time reading about the Olympics. Thank you. Our next lesson is life cycle of a frog. What is life cycle? Life cycle means the different stages and changes all living things go through. So now let's take a look at the frog's life cycle. Frogs go through several stages of life before they become adult frogs. And during these stages, they live only in water. A frog begins life as an egg. A female frog lays a lot of eggs at one time in a pond. The eggs float on water in a cluster. These eggs soon hatch into tadpoles. The tadpole is a baby frog and looks more like a fish than a frog. It doesn't have any legs. It has gills that allow it to breathe underwater. Then the tadpole increases in size and grows legs. It now becomes a froglet or a young frog and has a tail. Then it hops right out of the water and onto dry land for the first time. Its tail disappears completely. The young frog grows for about 2 to 4 years and finally becomes an adult. The adult frog then lays eggs and more tadpoles hatch and the cycle begins again. With that, we come to the end of this lesson. Worksheets related to these lessons will be uploaded on your school website soon. Thank you. Have a good day.